Well, hello, welcome to Monday, and also welcome to the meditation live stream. This is Scott, and here on my channel we practice meditation with a technique that works with the body, emotion, mind, and relational dimension. And I like to give a brief talk, and then we'll get into a guided practice, and we'll go today for about a half an hour. And one of the things that had come to me this morning is, why is it important to practice every day or practice in the morning? And for me, it sort of naturally occurred to practice every day and to practice in the morning. There's something quiet about the morning and less busy than practicing, later in the day, or and I also have more more energy in the morning with which to practice. And then, from getting up in the morning, there's a certain kind of quality of waking up in the morning that is applicable to meditation practice and spiritual activity. There's a period of, I think, practitioners' lives where, when they practice, things come up with which to process in them, and that can last in varying lengths of time for different people. And I think it's one of the reasons most people quit practicing is because things are coming up in them with which to release, or it's part of how Spirit is working to heal us or move energy through us. And that can't, appeal to everyone, but at some point things in us need to be released because they are a part of our soul's journey that we hadn't realized before or been aware of before. So another way to think about this is awareness base, which is what we do here on my channel, is that you weren't aware of these things in you, and then now you are becoming aware of them. And sometimes that is amazing and feels amazing. Sometimes it's uncomfortable and doesn't feel good. And because life has both a spectrum of satisfaction and discomfort, we move in a range of these feelings. And it's only the people that are focused on a narrow section of life that want to feel good all the time. And, we have a little bit of this in each of us, wanting to feel good. We want to feel good and not feel bad. And I'm not talking about masochism or where the circuitry is sort of toward discomfort. I'm talking about the range of human experience of, you could say, from pleasure to pain and the whole sort of range in between that. It's very good to, as you practice, learn that life is not so black and white or so distinct in every category of experience as being good or bad. There's a range of gray between white and black. And it's because of this that, I had wanted to talk a little bit about why to do this in the morning before the activities of the day. Because there's a way in which there is adapting processes in our humanity, in our nervous system, and beyond our physiology, our sort of subtle anatomy, as you might think, that adapt to spiritual practices, to techniques. And when we adapt, those adaptations carry through you throughout the day. And they don't just work on the like in the moment and then they just stop working. There's a longevity component to practice. And we know from studies that the telomeres in our DNA have when in our cells, when our cells divide, there's something in our cells and our chromosomes called telomeres, and those degrade with age. But people who meditate, they have better telomere length, and so the code of their gene expression, even at a deep chromosomal and cellular level, is activated in such a way that longevity is transmitted. And so, this is not a goal to live forever, but this is a goal to be more, have a more robust life with which your aging process can be adapted through meditation practice. And this is a very amazing thing to me that is possible just by sitting and doing these techniques. So, more to be said on that another time. I've been reading the Tao as meditation pointing out instructions. These are sort of like mini downloads, so to speak. And when you get the hit of the spiritual text, it sort of generates a divine mood, which is very useful for meditation. And we are on, I'll read one of them today and then we'll practice. We're on number 58, Hidden Fortune. When the ruler is subdued and reserved, the people are simple and genuine. When the ruler is meddlesome and prying, the people become cunning and wanting. Calamity rests upon good fortune. Good fortune hides within calamity. Who can know where one ends and the other begins? There is no fixed certainty. What is correct may revert to strangeness. What is good may turn into evil. The people have been deluded by this for so long. Thus, the sage squares without cutting, carves without wounding, straightens without forcing, illuminates without dazzling. And so begin now with the eyes closed, gently closing your eyes. And deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Some charging up of the breath. Allowing the whole trunk of your body to expand and contract, both your belly and your chest. Front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, into your legs and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Wonderful. Now, allowing your breath to return to your usual way of breathing. Begin to gently put your attention on your body and your body's sensations. You can feel your body's temperature, the tingling, the pulsing, sense of presence, aliveness, subtle movement of energy. Your digestion. You can feel the earth underneath you, your body's contact with the planet. You can begin the practice of feeling and softening. So on the in-breath, feeling your body. Then on the out-breath, softening, melting down through your body, deep into the earth. And this softening can feel like warm honey melting down through your body. And as it melts, it cleanses, heals, purifies, makes whole. And it collects toxic energies. And then as it travels deep into the earth, those energies are transmuted, transformed, and recycled by the Mother Earth. And then bringing your attention up into your heart, the center of your chest. You can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and out of your heart. And on the in-breath, feeling your heart. And then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. contact with your emotions. You can notice what is present for you emotionally right now. And without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared space. Feeling a little bit in a shared space is important for our emotional hygiene. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just allowing yourself to feel a little bit. You could even be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. Very good. And then bringing your attention up into your head, feeling your head now on the in-breath, and then softening in and around your skull. You can, if you like, breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows or the crown, the top of your head. Either way is correct. It's whatever feels best for you. Just feeling and softening in and around your head. Coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is, and just remaining uninvolved with your thoughts. You can always come back to feeling instead of thinking. So sometimes thoughts pull us in and we just don't notice, and then it's important to come back to feeling. You come back to feeling your head, you're feeling your body, the earth underneath you for grounding. Very useful, especially in times of overwhelm. great. And then now we'll spend a little time in the practice with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes, allowing the work we did to remain present and not evaporate away. Keeping your eyes soft, we'll practice in the relational space, which is inside and outside. So on the in-breath, feeling outside you, and then on the out-breath, feeling inside, and just practice noticing the difference. Outside on the in-breath, and inside on the out-breath. And you can, if you like, add in qualities of love, compassion, and gratitude to your practice. You can pick one or do all three. And on the in-breath, so you're on the in-breath, feeling love, compassion, and gratitude around you. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, and gratitude towards yourself. And just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. Very good. And then from here, we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet for a bit to let you do yours. this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings and healing, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Yes, thank you so much for joining me on this Monday, having a, what do you call it, wishing you a blessed day, and hope you have a good one, and then I'll be back again tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.